Oh God, I have done everything I knew of, everything I know of, and I am not making any money, not even a dime. Hmm. Don't mistake movement for progress. Now, I get it. You've done everything you know how to do. You've been told to always show up consistently, even if in the bad time and also during the good time, that definitely it is going to work. Now, it's one thing to show up, and it's another thing to actually put in the work. It is one thing to be there, and it's one thing to take it seriously, to become so intentional to make it work. Let's take, for instance, myself. You know, I did network marketing for 2 years, 2 whole years, and I was stuck. Like, I made no money. I made zero naira. Despite attending training, going for business seminars, I virtually read all the books I could think of. You know, I attended all the business trainings I could possibly think of. And guess what? I made no money. Now, I was thinking that since I was going to training, going to training, sharing flyers, doing what everything I was asked to do, I thought I was in the right path. But guess what? I did not know that I was following an outdated system, a system that does not work anymore. Even if it does work, but it works for people with massive connection, which I knew very well that I did not have that kind of connection. When it's down on me, I knew I had to start thinking differently. I knew I had to come out of the crowd so that I can start getting the results I needed to start having. And I'm about to share with you those action I took, those step I took that changed everything for me. First of all, the first thing I did was to sit down and then think, what do I actually want? What is it that I want? And then how do I get it? The second step is self development. In as much as you want to make money in the industry, in as much as you want to stand out in the industry, you must be willing to develop yourself in all ramification for you to become unstoppable. Now, let me tell you something. Knowledge is what separates the top earners from the struggling people in the industry. Knowledge is what makes a person stand out. Now, without knowledge, you will be at the bottom because you would not know what to do. It is one thing to learn, it is another thing to implement. There are skills in the internet. There are skills that if you actually learn, succeeding in network marketing becomes so easy for you. Skills like learning how to generate leads without spamming, learning how to run ads, you know, learning how to talk to people with actually acting salesy, learning how to get people join your team without sounding desperate. Well, these are skills that if you learn in the internet today, you would be out. After getting this knowledge, you mustn't necessarily wait till you accumulate all the knowledge in the world. You start teaching it. You start showing it. You know, people can start paying for the knowledge you have because they start seeing you as somebody that has something valuable to offer, somebody that can actually solve a problem. Okay, somebody that actually knows what you are doing and that positions you as a leader. They start seeing you as a mentor. Even before you tell them about your opportunity, they would even be the one to reach out to you, because first of all, instead of going to ask them to buy your products, you gave out value first. And that is what knowledge does. When you have knowledge and then you share valuable part of it, you give it out. Sometimes you can even give it out for free for a start. When you want to get people to join your team, you can give out this knowledge for free. And then when they see you like somebody that you can actually solve their problem, they will be willing to spend any amount just because they know you have something good to offer. And this was what I did not know. And that got me stuck for 2 whole years until I found out this secret. The third thing, which is number three, that made me break through is implementation. Like taking action, putting that knowledge to good use, putting the ideas you have to good use. I could remember when I started gaining knowledge on how to break free, on how to become one of the top 5 earners in network marketing. I can remember very, very correctly that implementing was a very big problem for me. Like, it was kind of like a barrier, because whenever I knew I had tasks to do, you know, I would take my phone, I'll be on TikTok, I'll be on Instagram, I'll be on YouTube, just scrolling, watching movies, doing things that cannot add any value or any importance to my life, and then leaving behind what I have to do to break free. But guess what? When I started implementing, the results started showing. Guys, implementing is where the magic happens. You can have all the knowledge in the world. Without implementing, there would be no result. Like, you are as good as not even having that knowledge. And somebody that does not have the amount of knowledge you have, just implement 1/4 or 1% of what he has, he will be far, 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 far higher than you. And that is how you succeed in business. Becoming so intentional to learning, implementing what you know. That is what separates the top 5 earners and those network marketers that are struggling. So if you find this helpful, if you find this useful, if I actually did help you solve a problem today, please make sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to leave a comment at the comment section telling me your challenges and what topic you would like me to focus on the next time. Thank you very much.